everyone! It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's Gavis Bettel of Guild 10 Pitch. Hello! 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 Thank you for the hat soup. Fuck, I don't know if I've ever thanked you guys. You know, I'm just so fucking hungry, and I just love it when the soup is made. I love the soup being made. It's such a thoughtful and yeah, it's a gesture. It's certainly something. It's great. Thanks so much. Love that. It's like a cauldron. All right, so what's going on? Well, what's going on? What's going on? What's fucking going on? Well, I'll tell you one thing. My fucking stomach hurts. My fucking stomach is doing something bad right now. I started streaming. My stomach fucking hurts. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's like doing fucking front flips. I don't know. Did you eat too many snacks? No, I went to the grocery store. I had rotisserie chicken. Fucking killing me. I don't know. I didn't drink milk. Oh, I had a coffee. I bet those fucking Starbucks people put whole milk in there. They don't care what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck what I'm saying. I could say oat milk. They don't give a fuck. Fucking stomach hurts. They laced my coffee. Have you been sick? Nah. Nope. Oh, I look big. I look big. Sometimes I look okay, and then I'm like, oh. Look a little big. What's going on? What's going on? I noticed something recently, like, my default, like, I look so angry. Sometimes in collabs when I'm not saying anything, because I don't say things at the start of collabs. I don't like doing it. I don't know. I look so pissed. That's why I sometimes do this. It looks a little it looks a little bit more like perturbed, or like not perturbed, scared or something funny. But what I normally do, this is my I started doing this. My default face, if I do this, I'm not smiling right now. I'm not smiling. I'm not even remotely smiling right now. I'm not even like smiling a little bit right now. You know, I'll even do my best to frown. But I'm permanently happy. And I like that. I like that. I think it sets a good. I think it sets a good mood. I don't know. I don't know. I do like default face, but sometimes it can send the wrong message. You know? I don't know. Force :D, yeah. But we had a lot of pre-chads at the start here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the green. Look at all that green. You guys give me my fucking greens from Virtree the Rune, Vizodi, Verdandi, Miss Merc. Thank you so much for the 1 snipes. Thank you so much, Cassie, with the 5. Thank you, Cassie. Hope you're doing well today. Tatsunoko, how are you, pal? Thanks so much. Rosion, thank you so much for the 1. Wolfram, how are you? Thanks so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you, Wolfram. Appreciate that. Von Raider, how you been? Thank you. Mike, with the 120 from Hope Schmidt. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Hope. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Mentacato with the 5. Thank you, Mentacato. Hope you've been well. Stacy of the Wire. Thank you for the 23 months. Almost 2 years. That deserves a peanut. Gara Lover, thanks for 27 months. Brett Blue, thanks for the 30. Psst. 4 months. Strider, thanks for the 2 years. So sorry, thanks for the 20 months. And Ebby Ray, thanks for the 20. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we got some greens. Does someone say green? Yeah. Oh, shit. And Patware. The Patware. No less. Gavis Bettel. Oh, what the hell? Why is the chat on my face? But yeah, I guess the only way I can describe it, it's a week in review, by the way, week in review. It's a week in review. The only way I can really describe it of this week is that it's Yap Week. We have the art stream and we have another Zatsu. I feel like I should. I've been gauging. I've been gauging my audience. I've been looking at things, and I wanted to switch things up. And I was looking at other VTubers, and I see that they do like, some people do like 3 Zatsus in a week. I don't think I gotta do that, but I started looking at what you guys say, and they're like, my favorite day of the week is fucking week in review, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, you know, quality over quantity or whatever, but you know, it's the easiest thing I could possibly do. And maybe it makes it special because it's only one time a week and it's Monday and whatever. But I decided to do another one at the end of the week. One at the start, one at the end. So. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do that. I just need to gauge it. Also, I'm like looking at the perms list and I'm like, fucking crap. What do I play this week, man? What do I fucking play this week? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm like, so I'm like, you know, well, I could take the day off. And I said, fuck that, you know, so here we are. Here we are. Lit out, thanks so much for the 37 months. Persnickety Puppy, Gracie, thanks so much for 37 months. Screen all around. I don't know what to say anymore of these. Dog fact? Did you know they have individual nose prints? I didn't. That was a good dog fact. You're the dog fact person now. No, I'm not gonna put you into a corner. That's good though. Liddell, thank you. Thank you. Yap is very engaging. We're engaged and engaging in the chat. Please keep yapping, Betsy. Okay, I'm trying. Gaia Nut, thanks so much. Thumbs up. Mentacata, thank you. I think it talks, it speaks wonders about your muscles that can reflect so well on your expressions. Oh yeah, the permanent, like. Do you think you'll do a morning stream this month? If you guys want, sure. I'd like to see people that can't normally make it. Ria, thanks so much for the 3 months. And Forrest, how are you? Welcome to the battalion. Enjoy your stay. If not, that is okay. You can unsubscribe at any time, but please don't. I'll cry. What's new with me? Nothing. Actually, that's not true. I actually have a lot going on. Mochikatsu, thanks for 7 months. Thank you, Softo. With the snipe, thanks. Okay, I'm like crazy. Mochi, Katsu, and Softo, is your art done by the same person? Or is it just vaguely similar? Why do they look like your battalion sonas were done by like the same? Oh, it is? Dude, I'm so fucking good. I'm so fucking good. Come on, patron of the arts. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. I spotted it. I need, you know. Look at this fucking guy. You think I don't pay attention? You think I'm stupid? What do you think now? Raisin Soup, thanks so much for the super chat. Hey, Bettel. Gotta be applying to some vet tech schools this week, and I'm pretty nervous. Can I get some encouraging words for you? From you? Yes. Listen. I firmly believe... Oh, this is gonna sound like a crock of shit. I firmly believe that if something does not happen, that there's a reason for it. And I'm not saying that you won't get it, but just, you know, just don't fret on it. You know, don't overcook on the opportunity, you know. Just do it and you'll get it. You'll probably get it. And if you don't, there's always a reason, I feel. There's always a reason. Whether it be the next thing or that's how I've gone through things. Like being here, shit, I almost didn't get here. I wasn't gonna fucking do it. But I was in a bad way. And I thought that the things that I wanted to work out weren't working, and I said, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I applied, and here I am. So that's a reason. But all in all, good luck. Don't overcook. Just you know, breathe. and it won't kill you. If it's scary, it won't kill you. Good luck. Lunar Court, thank you. Lumi, thank you so much for 31 months. Thank you. Always shut up, thank you. So close to 200k. Have you ever considered doing an endurance stream to 200k? No, because it would take so long. I'd be like, okay, guys, only 500 more subscribers until 200k, and it would probably take me like 7 weeks. Guys, I grow real slow, especially now that YouTube Shorts aren't really a thing right now, or that like whole arc and project is dead right now. I'm growing real slow. Growth is slow, man. Delta Gears, thank you. I'm also Softo PFPer. Holy shit, there's a lot of you. I love drawing battalions, apparently. Softo. Oh, there's a lot of you. There's more than I thought. I like the Sonas. Guys, by the way, I want to preface on the art commission thing. I can try and draw your current battalion Sona. Like, I still need to figure out how I'm going to do this commission thing, and I have a meeting today, and I'll figure it all out and try and get it squared away. But don't let me create... I'm not going to create a battalion Sona for you. I can't do it. I don't have the capacity. So you definitely need to give your... of a way of you guys giving your input of whatever you want, and then I'll just do the best of my ability. I'm not gonna create something from scratch. So we'll see. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it this time around. I'm not gonna overthink it, because if I overthink it, I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna get like a template, like a mold to like fit the profile picture in, and that's it. Whatever, you know. If you guys want to, that's I'll do my best. I'll do my best. What else? I watched Marty Supreme last night. That was excellent. In honor of the Oscars, apparently. Only there's no honor, it's the fucking Oscars, who gives a fuck, but it was great. I like that. It's nice to meet you all. Hey, Alpho, CJ, welcome. In dishonor of the Oscars, yes. It was my favorite last year. It was great. It was great. And yeah, it won nothing. Pretty crazy. I thought Chalamet would get best actor. I'm pretty shocked. After watching that, I was like, oh fuck, that was like good. He was good. So, I'm embarking in a new chapter of my life, a familiar chapter, but a new one nonetheless. I am beginning my move. Another move. Close by. It's not gonna be the fucking odyssey that I went on last time. Already? You know, last time I moved was 3 years ago. You know, it's been 3 years I've been living in a fucking apartment, right? So it's been 3 years since the last moving arc. I'm gonna look to rent a house. I am convinced that in my time, in my lifetime, I will never own a home, but I will definitely rent one. So I'm gonna rent a house, and I'm just looking at new areas and stuff like that. Also, I'm not looking to settle down. I'm fucking Gavis Bettel. I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm gonna buy a house. This is it. I'm gonna buy a house. This is where I'm gonna live. I don't live like that. It's just not applicable. Also, I'm not like a fucking married man or anything. I'm a clown. So it's like, whatever. You know, I live with a ghost. So I'm never gonna own a house, and I'm content with that. Whatever, who gives a fuck? But, well, that, you know, it drives me crazy because she's like kind of right. She's like kind of right, but my mom, she's like, well, if you own a house, you'll be like saving money. I'm like, well, it's not always about saving money. You know, it's like, yes, in the long grand scheme of it, if I rent, it'll be more expensive than owning in the grand scheme. But I live on the precipice and on the knowledge that I'm not gonna be locked in ever. So it's like I don't want to put myself in a place where I'm gonna be confined. Maybe when I'm 45, you know, but it ain't the fucking roaring fucking 1950s anymore. Not saying that my mom was born in the 50s. I'm just saying, you know, like my grandparents, you know, like the boomers and shit. They're like, well, I bought a house. Yeah, that's fucking great. You want to try it again? Give it a shot. I guarantee you'll get fucked like me. So it's like, whatever. I'm not angry at my mom, by the way. I'm just saying. So I'm looking to rent, and I've gone off a few things. You know what one of the number one things I look for when I'm traveling to a new place and I want to rent or I want to move? And this might sound like weird. And one of the number one things I look for is if I see like a lady by herself jogging outside in the community. Because there's a layer of comfort and safety in like a lady that wants to do that, right? And I'm like, if a lady's doing that, I'm like, then it must be like a pretty solid community, you know? She's not like uncomfortable, or she's confident in doing that. So I always keep an eye out, and I've been looking at places and I see like a lady always out there jogging, because I always like to move in the spring. And I always keep an eye on that. Well, it's like, you know, I'm very well aware of where I live. You know, Elysia America, it gets a pretty interesting rap. Some of it very true. It's not all dangerous, but you know, it's a precautionary life. You know, I've never been in danger, but you know, I have precautions for that. You know, I keep that thing on me. You know, it's a very true thing. And that, but you know, I always like the layer of comfort and safety in places. Bro, strapped. I stay strapped, dude. I try. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but yeah, I keep my rapier whip very, very close to me. My Springfield issued rapier whip. And just like my rapier whip, I don't use it often, but I do know how to use it. But there's all that stuff with moving. I always try to like I always try to like just be careful, you know. I like safety above everything, so with moving, I always try to look, you know, what's the best angle here? A general timeline for when I want to move. I gave my 60 days notice yesterday at the front office of my apartment complex. So 2 months, guys. 2 months, I want to be fucking out of here. And honestly, before that. Because summer is coming, and in Gavis Bettel world, it gets real fucking hot. And I'm not going to deal with that, man. So I'm going to be out of here in 60 fucking days, and I want a place locked in by then. And the prerequisite is I'm going to have an office. I'm going to have a fucking office. made a deal with my roommate, Bettel 2's ghost, who is dead. Bettel 2 is dead, but his ghost, that we're gonna get a 3-bedroom, rent out a 3-bedroom home. He gets the master, and I get the other 2 bedrooms. And dude, I hate house hunting because I was on Zillow's, right? I was on Zillow's and I looked at like the offers and stuff, and I found like the best place ever. I looked at, I'm like, this is fucking perfect. The location is perfect. The look, it's newly renovated. I fucking love this place. And I'm like, I can't get it. It's got to be gone by tomorrow, and I move out in 2 months. I can't. I hate looking early. I hate looking early. The price was great. The price is great. You know, I don't know what great is in the housing market. I'm not gonna start naming numbers here. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, price was good to me. I'm pretty picky too. I will pay a little bit more to like, and I'll cut down my other expenses. Like I'll start fucking canceling memberships and subscriptions and stuff just to get a bit of a better place, you know. The place I'm staying at, it's nice. I like it. I hate apartment life. I am so fucking done with it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are picky on places, but the #1 prerequisite I have usually, and this might, I don't know if this has got to be some bougie or something. I don't know what I'm about to come across as, but the thing I look for most is like, it doesn't need to be in the bedroom, but in some areas, I need wood floor. I want wood floor so fucking bad. Like the living room, I want wood floor. I would love wood floor in the bedroom. I would love wood floor. I think the people that invented carpet are fucking monsters. It's so ugly. Instead, you could put rugs on the ground. It's just put a rug on the ground. Get a fucking nice ass rug. Fucking hate carpet, man. What's tiring about apartment life? Well, my neighbors do it's just sharing a wall with neighbors. And it's like, I'll get a townhome and share a wall still, but like, there's so many people out here, people revving their fucking engines, people getting in yelling fights at like 8 a.m. You know, just anything. People's dogs running around, and there's trash at my door because someone left their garbage out the next day and the wind blew it all over. And you know, it's everything because you can't contain like 300 people in a space. Actual wood, not vinyl. I'm okay if it looks like wood. If it's vinyl and it looks like wood, I don't give a fuck. I just don't want carpet. And I also don't want cat piss tile. You guys know cat piss tile? I don't want cat piss tile. And then we can get really picky, and it's like, dude, maybe I want my kitchen to have a backsplash. Oh, also, no light brown cabinets. I don't like light brown wood. If it has like white refrigerator and light brown cabinets, fuck that, dude. Absolutely fucking not. I've lived that life already. I'm not doing that again. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's fucking ugly. It's ugly. I'm sorry if you have light brown cabinets and a white refrigerator. I'm sorry, but that's the college dorm experience, and it's ugly. White fridge belongs in the garage. That's the garage fridge, okay? I can't believe I have a resounding agreement on this. Let's see here. Judy Yuki, thanks for 37 months. Thank you. Rip Minecraft door. It's been 3 years, yeah. Alright. Tavioka Pudding, thanks for 26 months. I'm inheriting a home, and Mama Goose is right, but it's a pain to maintain. Yep, I don't want a yard either. Fuck that. Liquid Richard, thanks for 37 months. Thank you. Super Neo King, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It's always the same lady, Bettel. She's following you. Oh, the jogging lady. She's like, just move anywhere. Mike, thank you. Microscopic funds for Move to Electric Boogaloo. Thanks, pal. Scam Like, thanks for 34 months. Thank you. You got this. Thank you. Cassie, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. Congratulations on the start of your new moving arc. Your potential rental house has the office you want, such community you want. I'm happy for you, and I hope the move goes smoothly and safely too in your timeline. Yeah, thank you. Ruby Bear saying with the super chat, thank you. We're still getting snow in my area. That's fucking insane. It's heating up by me. Washi, thanks for 21 months. Thank you. Wolfram, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You legit have the same taste as my mom. She installed wood flooring on her own because she hates carpet. Your mom's got taste. So we'll see. What else have I been looking at? What else do I like and don't like? What don't I like in a home? Those are the big ones. I don't like those plastic blind things. You know what I'm talking about? Those like... Yeah, the long like plastic blind things. Those are pretty inevitable. I have those in my apartment right now. I hate them. Why do people ever think it's a good idea? I have a curtain on top of it, but they get in the way still. I fucking hate them. They're so fucking ugly, and they make that awful sound, and I hate dealing with them. No house should ever have them. How will you decorate the new place? Is there a color scheme you're cooking? Okay, well, for my office... Dude... Right now, guys, my bedroom is my office, right? I am literally, okay, start the timer. I gotta walk to my bed. Okay, done. I'm sitting on my bed. Sitting in my chair. Sitting in my bed. Sitting in my chair. Sitting in my... This it fucking sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks. I don't like that. It affects my mental health. And I hate that. So, for my I want an office just to work. I've never had I never had a separate space where I could work. I've only known having a bed where I work. But for my office, I mean, this is gonna sound a little hokey, and people are gonna think I'm stupid, but I would love my office to be weird, because right now my room is weird. I have like paintings. I have like my like antique shop paintings and all this other stuff, and it's all in my room, and it's very weird and kind of like, you know, it's got stuff on the walls and skulls and bats and whatever the fuck else. And I would love that to be in my office. I would love the stark contrast of, I would love to paint my walls black. I would love to paint the office walls black, not my bedroom, but I would love all this like kitschy shit that I hang on the walls. I would love like this kind of dark kind of creepy office with like, you know, candles and whatnot. Kind of like a, I don't even know what you would call it, but a gallery. Yes. I would love to paint the walls. I don't think they'd let me paint them black. That's a lot of painting to do, but you never know. You never know. And then for my like room, I would want like a normal, comfortable room. Like I don't need to go as crazy on those. Because your style guy Dracula? Yeah. Wallpaper? I don't know about wallpaper. I would probably do, I have some in my room. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're called. It's like, vinyl. Is it vinyl? It's like stickers that you can kind of mold onto the wall, but you can kind of peel it off. And it's like, they've got designs and all this other shit. I have like trees and crows and all this other shit that... Sticker wallpaper. I think it might be vinyl decals. Yeah, vinyl decals. Yeah, because it was renter, exactly, renter friendly, right? And that's why I got them. Yeah, exactly. I have like birds and stuff. It looks a little cheap. Like some of the stuff that I have, like it's cheap. I don't mind kitschy or cheap too much, as long as like it kind of mixes well with what I have, and it's not perfect. I'm not gonna deny that. For Danny, thanks for 37 months, by the way. Thank you. But I have all these like paintings, and I would love to have them in like a dark room, something like that. I just think it would be so cool. love something like that. But we'll see. We'll see what I cook up. It will be a decorating arc, you know, Facebook Marketplace arc, getting stabbed by a maniac arc. I need a new couch. You know, I would need a new couch. I would need a, like, it's, oh man, I need to start saving, you know. The maniacs are gonna get me. You have a couch for the office? So right now my living room couch is this tiny, it's a tiny black leather couch, and it can fit probably 3 people. And instead, I'm going to take that little black couch and put it in the back of my office when I have it. You know, that little couch will be repurposed into a little office couch, and then I will get a real big boy, like from Costco or like Facebook Marketplace or whatever. That's the plan, at least. I would love a sectional. Yeah, I would love a sectional. I would do IKEA. The thing is, it's a bitch. You have to build it, and also it's expensive, man. If you get office, would you do more 3D streams? I would do more hand cams. I don't have the equipment right now for 3D. I would need like the suit, and they're so fucking expensive, man. They're so expensive. They're thousands of dollars, some of these. I hate building furniture. I'd pay more to not do it. I'm so bad at it. Costco isn't too bad. Yeah, I like Costco, but I'll probably Facebook Marketplace, man. I need to get into that. I need to face my fear. Space for VR, definitely, yeah. Lexi B, thanks for 14 months. Thank you. The day I got sectional was the day I felt like a real adult. Oh, man, I'm so excited, actually. I'm so excited. Lily Gilly, thanks for 37 months. Thank you. The peak of luxury is having your computer in a different room than where you sleep. Gonna look at the moving arc and future interior decorating arc. We'll begin another lamp assembly stream. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I'll be a mess. I'll probably start looking today. Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I would love to see. I don't even know what it would be like to have a different computer in a room where you don't sleep. Like, what is that like? I get up and I get to go somewhere else that isn't my bed. So if I want to do something, I have to like deliberately do. Oh man, what is that like? I literally all my life, even when I was a kid, never had an office. College life, when I lived alone, never had an office. There was a time when my brother went to college and I could have had an office. I could have repurposed his room, but he'd come back for like weekends and shit, so I never did it. Chair doesn't bump into the bed? Oh, it does. I can only go so far back. I get stuck. I have no... guys, when I tell you I have no space for VR and 3D, I mean it. I can only go like 3 inches back in my chair. I get stuck. I'd have to like do a fucking Austin Powers 40-point turn to get my chair out of the crevice of my bed and my chair. Climb on the wall. You got me. I should have been climbing on the wall this whole time. Fuck. Offices will save us. I think so. Don't forget to check the internet options for any potential new place. Great advice, actually. I didn't even fucking think about that. I didn't even think about that. I will say I'm not moving very far from where I am now. You know, it'll probably be like a 28-minute, 25-minute difference. And I think most of the places have fiber optic. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I don't even have fiber now, I don't think. But I get like 800 down. Will you be needing a new gym? I will be, yes. Yes. 800 has to be fiber? Okay, then I have fiber. That's weird. I don't have like... I have Cox. Do they do... They do fiber? I didn't know that. No more old person gym, yeah. I will have to be parting ways with the coffee shop I always go to, though, where everyone knows me. That's the only thing keeping me back is the coffee shop. Will it be too far? Yes, Erica. Yes. It'll be too far. I'll be leaving my coffee shop. I'd have to find a new one. ISP docs. Do people not talk about their ISP? Maybe I've said too much. I've enjoyed Cox. I've enjoyed Cox. I'll just have to get known at a new coffee place, you know? Christmas Bob! Hope you're doing good. You too, Christmas Bob. Only like 300 days until Christmas or something. Extra 25 months. Maybe the new coffee place is better coffee. You know what? I never considered that. I never considered that. What if the new place I go to has better coffee? Here's the thing, though. My order is an iced vanilla latte without milk, okay? That's my order. Every time I order it at most places, it tastes like a treat. But the place I go to, it's not, it's still coffee-y, but has a subtle hint of treat to it. But like I go to these other places and it's so fucking sweet. It's so fucking sweet. I don't want it to be that sweet. I want it to be a little coffee-y. That's why I like this other place. Ask for it to be less sweet, I guess. But then what if it goes to? I mean, yeah. I'd have to do some experimenting. Oh God, 2 months from now, guys, when I go through my moving arc, I'll have all kinds of stories to tell. Also, I'll say this, you know, I like I said, I don't like being locked down, and maybe this is a fortunate or like privileged thing to say, but I get bored, so I move. I just leave. I don't like just staying in one place. I just fuck off, and I like going somewhere different, experiencing like even not. It doesn't need to be a different state. It can just be like down the road or something, or a different area within the state. You know, I don't fucking like staying in one place. I had a wake up call on my previous moving arc, and I think I told you guys about this. But I used to live in a home. It was during like peak COVID and all that stuff, and I lived in a place. And I was with my friends at a bar, and I was talking to them, and this was before I was Gavis Bettel and all this other stuff. This is the Wasp House. Yes, the Wasp House. I was talking to them, and I said, I was just sitting there, you know, I was drinking, what did I drink back then? Something pink. And I was drinking like a watermelon rum tiki drink. And my friend goes, he's like, can you believe it's been 5 years we've been living in this house? And I went, what the fuck did you just fucking say to me? 5 years? And I've mentioned this. It hit me with the realization that I'm like, oh my God, I became complacent. I just let time run away. I just let time run away from me, and I just went through the motions. COVID didn't help, but COVID didn't help. And literally, the same year I became Gavis Bettel, and I left. The longest place I've lived was my childhood home. That was from, I lived there for 10 years, 11 years maybe, and the next was 5. That home was 5 years. That was the longest I've stayed. Everything else, let's see. Okay, let's go through the motions. Childhood home, I was there for 3 years, and then another 4 years, and then I stayed in my actual growing up home when I was 7, and then I left that one when I was 18, and then I lived in another one for 2 years, and then I moved again with my mom to another place after my brother went to college, and I lived there for 2 years, and then I moved again and lived there for 2 years, and then I got my own place. I lived in a college dorm place. I lived in college dorm apartments for 6 months while I was trying to find a place. I moved into another place, lived there for a year and a half, but then my neighbor got robbed at gunpoint, and I said I wanted to leave, so that I lived with my mom again for a year. The math is not gonna add up here. But yeah, I've moved a lot. I've moved a lot. I've never been locked down, I guess. But all of that moving around was in the same state for 22 years. I lived in the same state for 22 years, so I was just jumping around a lot. So you learned it's a good thing to move? I think it's a good thing to move. I think moving is a pain in the ass and it's the worst thing ever, but I think it's a good thing. It enriches your life so much, even if it's like a small thing. But yeah, I didn't want that wake-up call. I've been in this apartment for 3 years, and I'm like, nope, not 1 year more. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Obviously, everyone's got different situations. You know, sometimes you have to live in some places for a long time, or you want to. You know, that's just how it goes. But for me, I like moving around. And it's expensive as fuck, and I hate it. But shopping around for new places also helps to keep the costs manageable. I'm definitely gotta go. It's crazy. My apartment has raised the rent so much that it's gotten so fucking expensive that like renting a home would be cheaper than where I live right now. It's gotten so fucking expensive. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm actually gonna be saving money. So, but everyone's got different situations, you know. I'm not about to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. If you can't move, you can't move. If you lived there for 5 years, great. You know, you got a roof. But I did not like the idea of time passing me by so quickly in 5 years. Again, I blame COVID. It really fucked up everyone's brain chemistry. You know, it's like, where'd the time go? And it all came from COVID. Not like that it's like a brain virus, but more like it was like 2.5, 3 years of just like hiatus on Earth. Like it was like a fucking limbo. So it just kind of blew by, and like I feel like I perceived time differently. So it fucked me up. Spaced out pup. Oh shit. Hello, Gavis Bettel. What's the news of my favorite boy Phantom? Has he packed his suitcase and paid all his bills before the big move? He's actually looking for places right now. Oh wait, I'm getting a call from him. Hang on. Hello? 17 car pileup. Phantom? He's dead? Oh no! Oh man! What am I gonna do now? Goodbye. I was gonna do like a fake shock and fake crying, but that was gonna get way too real. That was gonna get way too real. This is getting fucked up. Alright, well, Phantom's dead. Gambit Scammit, thanks for the 37 months. Thank you, Horf. Horf, Horf, Horf. Guys, I've been bored as fuck. I've been bored as fuck. Also, with the move going on, I'm like, moving, guys, it's the equivalent of like having a doctor's appointment at 5 p.m. and you can't do anything until 5 p.m. because ADHD or whatever the fuck else, you know, whatever cocktail I have stewing in my brain. So with the move, it's like, in 2 months, what do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do I do this? No, I can't do this. I gotta move. Do I do this? No, I can't do this. I gotta move. Sorry, spaced. I know. So Phantom will never die. Phantom's not dead. Well, they're dead, but they'll come back. Yeah, I'm in the waiting room. I'm so freaking relatable. Am I the most relatable VTuber? I'm the most relatable VTuber. Who's more relatable than I? Actually, yes, no lie. I'm a man of the people. Hold your horses, buddy. Okay, who's more relatable than me? Come on. Who is the, okay? No, we don't need to go VTuber. Is there someone more relatable than me in HOLOSTARS-EN? Come on. I'd like to know because I'm curious. Like who? I'm not gonna argue, but I'm curious. Gerard? There's no way Gerard is more relatable. He was gonna move into a house with his ex next door. That's the most unrelatable thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, Shinri, I can fight that. Shinri and Ruse, I can fight that. I think that's a good one to deal with. Axel? I think Shinri and Ruse are good ones. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I can see where people come from with that. Vesper, he owned a spear. What are we talking about? Lumiere, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. Axel, huh? So what? He's prepared. Hey, so am I, man. So am I. We already went on that talking point. You saw my 3D debut. I have a. You know what I own. First phase, 6 or 29 months, thank you. Vesper hiding bags of rice in random locations was so relatable. Well, I think my big thing is I don't know all the Vesper lore. I got in a little late, you know. I didn't do a whole lot of research. I didn't watch people's Zatsus. Like, I didn't listen to any of that shit. Who is the least? Okay, that's a good. Okay, good. I want to. Let's not cause a fight. But who is the least relatable? Ooh. Flayon! Everyone said Flayon! That is truly the most unique human. He's truly the most unique human, the most unique of them all. You know what the bad thing is? I was gonna say Flayon too. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I think it shows their individualism and uniqueness. Honestly, to be relatable is more of an insult. You know, I'm relatable, and I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. It's like, what? Oh, good. I don't like fucking tomatoes. I don't think it's an insult, but you know what I mean. I think relatable's a good. You know what I mean. Kinky Vanilla, welcome to the battalion. Enjoy your stay. If not, that's okay. Welcome, pal. Thank you. Emily, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All the people saying Flayon just don't want to admit how freaky they are. Listen, we're all a little freaky. I'm a little freaky, but you know, not Flayon kind of freaky. I will say, Stream Flayon is far less relatable than, you know, the Flayon I know. Everything he says makes perfect sense. Yeah. How vastly are your gem mates off and on screen in your POV? God, I don't know if I'm at liberty to say. I don't know if I'm necessarily at liberty to say. I think that's their story to tell. Not that it's a good question. It's a good question. I will say, for me, I'm different. I could be a little different when I'm not clowning around. I'm curious if they think that about me. If they were like, oh, Gavis Bettel's a lot more like this than I expected when I met him in Japan or whatever. Yeah, I think that for me in general, I'm way more like, I'm patient and I'm quiet. But then if you get to know me after 9.5 years, you know, then I can come out of my shell. But you know, no more, no less. No, he's being relatable again. Just Moon, thank you. And for once in my life, carried a disposable toothbrush in case an anime girl crashed through my roof. What? Oh, he did talk about that. That is fucking insane. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. Well, I will say, like, if I were to treat the way I do things as like a comedy act, I live off of my not content, my shtick, like the meat of my shtick is from relatability. I like pandering on the relatability because it's accessible to the widest range. You know, if to get a laugh, you want to try and reach the largest margin, and when you go off of relatability, everyone goes, oh, haha, I get that because that's like me, I do that, or I understand that, I do it like that, you know. The meat, wait, what I say? The meat, I don't know what I was saying. The shtick, I don't know. Not that I mean, let me think of something unrelatable that I do. You guys keep the TV on to feel like you're not alone? No, that's too relatable. That's too relatable. That's too relatable. It's too relatable. So at the gym, me going to the gym is the most unrelatable thing I do. There's no way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. For VTuber fans, you guys don't go to the gym. Well, guys, I'm becoming a fucking meathead gym bro. Not that I'm looking to get huge or anything, but like I know fucking fitness influencers like on YouTube. I know their fucking names and I watch them and shit like that. I was like, what the oh no, what's going on? So see, that's not relatable. Okay, there you go. Drop your Gymshark code. I wish I'd get like a fucking protein powder, Gavis Blast. I don't know. Well, I slept through my gym today. I was like, dude, it's legs and abs today, and I woke up at 11:30 because daylight savings time fucked me, and I'm like, I'm not going. Big Ham, thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you. Cannibal grape. Oh my god, imagine. Max Luck protein powder. Wait, that's fucking great. That's good. Or oh, bone dust. It would be like a Jerry with the little spinny hat on the front. It would be called bone dust. And it would taste like those cartoon bones that you get. You know those hard cartoon bones at like the front of like a grocery store back in like 2005 or whatever? It's got those runts, you know, the runs or whatever. Yeah. Not the runs. Mentakato 666. I never said the 666. Satan. Thanks for super chat. Thank you. And in the short / clips of you, it's always funny reading the comments and finding 50% of doing what the fuck is wrong with him and 50% going he's like me. I think your vulnerability makes you human. Yeah, I mean, I don't like being a facade, that's for sure. I'm pretty open. As much as I want to be the mysterious man, you know, oh, he's so mysterious. Dude, I can't be mysterious. I meet someone for the first time, I'm like, oh, I can be mysterious here, and I blow my load in the first fucking 15 minutes of conversation going like, oh, here's my social security number. Yeah, my aura completely destroyed. Immediate trauma dump. What's up with you today? What did I do differently today than any other day? What? Because I said blew my load? I said that so much. Your hair looks nice today. Hey, thanks. You woke up and chose to be relatable. Got up out of bed. I'm gonna be fucking relatable today. That's a normal phrase. Well, it's like blowing your load. I get it. It's like associated with like fucking ejaculation, but whatever. It's funny. Tapioca Brett, thanks for 6 months. Thank you. Actually, 6 months. Got a bit relatable. Okay, I'm trying to think of things that I don't do, that I do that aren't relatable. It just makes, the PC organization. I mean, yeah, but that's not that big. That's whatever. Oh, not watching streams. That, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't watch streams. I have 900 people here that can say that's not relatable. The way you eat burgers? Wait, how do I eat burgers? Am I about to get a phobia? What? How do I eat burgers? Okay, wait, let me imagine myself eating a burger. I bite the center, I bite the left, I bite the right, and then I go for the center again because I like that center bite. I bite the center, left, right, center. Center, left, right, center. I think that's how I do it. I like that little part that sticks out. That little part that sticks out in the center when you get to the second part, that layer, that's the best bite. That's the best bite in a burger. That little part that sticks out. Left, right, like corners, or left, right of the burger? The corners, like the front left and the front right, not the sides. Wait, how do I eat pizza? Wait, how do you eat crust? Okay, wait, here we go. Crust. When you eat crust, when you get to the crust, do you spin it and treat it like a breadstick? And eat it like a breadstick? You spin it, right? Do you spin it? Fold! I do fold it sometimes. I guess I know what you mean. I know what you mean sometimes. I do know what you mean. The fold. I do know what you mean, the fold. It sounded weird at first, but I do get it. Fold's good. Fold is good. I do fold it sometimes. I tear it? Breadstick style though for me, yeah, usually. I do fold it sometimes though. Mainly when I'm alone. I don't want people laughing at me. Tapioca breath. Sometimes people just like to overshare. Like, I went to the dentist this morning. And the receptionist told me she recently became a conspiracy theorist and started stockpiling food. Good to know. Did you tell them that? How much toothpaste did they stockpile? Checkmate. Glidell, thanks for super chat. Thank you. Hey, now we don't watch streamers either. We experience streams. Oh, excuse me. Because this is truly an experience to hear about a person's day and how he eats a cheeseburger. Counter the conspiracy theorist with a weirder, more nonsensical conspiracy theory. Wait, that's actually genius. If someone's like, oh shit, how would they react? They'll be like, dude, no, what the fuck are you talking about? They gave me the one tiny travel-sized tube when I left, so she's definitely stockpiling that too. She's taking all the fucking inventory. Okay, so let me think here. I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I lost it. I don't remember what I was talking about. Relatables. Oh, how to eat a burger. Yeah, how to eat a burger. Which was apparently normal. What toothpaste do you like? Whatever is in front of me. I don't care. The only ones it needs to be like harsh though. If it feels like it's like okay, it's like okay. The example that I would use is like you take a Monster energy drink. There's the fizzy ones and there's the juice ones. I want my toothpaste to be like the fizzy monsters, not the juice monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like there needs to be a bit of a bite to my toothpaste. Like it feels like I'm getting clean. If it just feels like a, you know, with the monsters, I need to feel like I'm under attack. So like, I guess minty. I don't want it to be like the Little Bear toothpaste or some shit. You know, I want it to be like, fucking barbed wire assault flavor. So spearmint, yeah, sure. Little Bear toothpaste. Was that a deep cut for you? Was that a fucking deep cut for you? It was for me. Well, also, the great thing about just saying whatever is that no one's life, everyone's life is exactly the same, apparently, according to Twitter. So you just say whatever, and then odds are you'll get like 10 or 5 to 10 people going like, oh my god, yes! Like, I like chewing gum and then drinking Diet Coke at the same time and then gargling the Diet Coke. And then spitting out the gum and then it makes your mouth fresher. You know? Patware, I love that. I love that you understood the assignment for like 1 second. I was looking around my room and I tried to say the most ridiculous thing to see if someone goes like, someone outs themselves as like a freak. And Patware's like, yeah, you gotta do the spit. You gotta spit it out. You gotta spit the gum out before you gargle the Diet Coke. I was trying to out you guys. I wanted to see if someone was gonna yes man me, like, yes, Gavis Bettel, yes, I also gargled the Diet Coke. We're so similar. But I like that everyone was like, huh? What? What the fuck? Ew. So you guys are real. You guys passed. Patware also passed but gets funny points because I read the sarcasm. A live internet theory. We're not AI yet, thank God. Thank God. I see, I do a little yes and it becomes sarcasm. Dude, yes and can be sarcasm. So what, you were serious about gargling the Diet Coke? In your yes and? I've never tried that. I'm not about to do it. Depend if it's for the bid or not. Fair. Fair, Patware. Fair game. I mean, gargling Diet Coke, does that make me a bad person? Yes. But does it mean I'm a gross person? Yes. But does it mean people will look down on me for doing it? Yes. But would this joke stop being funny if I said yes one more time? No. Wifestar, thanks for 34 months. Thank you. Fun fact, Gavis Bettel's neck ruff is actually there to stop him from being able to reach up and put soda and gum in his mouth at the same time. It's true. Can't reach up there. I can't see. It actually, that thing around my neck actually stops me from swallowing entirely, so. It's like a dog cone for Girl Scout cookies. How did you play games on your forehead? I didn't write them. That's you guys. Hi Bettel. I see you survived the M&M I sent after you. Looking forward to the next week. Great. The Silver Sky is now the M&M Hitman. You're gonna have to send more. Oh no. I hope you don't send the recently destroyed pretzel M&Ms that are no longer on the shelves. I sure hope you don't send those to my door. That would be a real fucking shame. I don't know if the pretzel M&Ms aren't here anymore, but I don't see them anymore. I loved pretzel M&Ms. They were kind of disgusting, but I kind of liked it. I was kind of all about it, whatever was going on in those pretzel M&Ms. Those are my faves. Good taste. I mean, they're good. Cold brew and caramel M&Ms? Okay, hold on a second. Cold brew and caramel M&Ms? Was the coffee shop closed? Also, cold brew and caramel, I could probably eat two. I could probably eat two of those, and then, I don't know, I'd shit myself. Net Jelly, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. Half the time, I don't understand what you're talking about, but I think that's more about Asian culture. Either way, I enjoy hearing you and the battalion talk about whatever random thing of the week. It's true. I do consider people that aren't from where I live and can maybe not always understand what I'm talking about, but that's why I talk about food a lot, because food is the most relatable thing of it all. But, you know, they don't have M&Ms everywhere, you know, but I try. I really do. I do think about it. Thanks, Net Jelly. Sleep becomes more universal. It's probably the most universal thing besides breathing. I don't know. But there's not so much. There's only so much you could talk about with sleeping. Well, that's why you know, that's why we hit back a lot of similar topics: sleeping, eating, dreaming, travel, to a lesser extent. You know, very universal human experience. Do you forget to breathe in your sleep too? Oh, all the time. Like, I wake up and I'm like fucking. I'm like, it's bad. Sometimes I zone out and I forget to breathe. Like, I'm just sitting there and I just stare at the wall for some reason, and then I go, and I don't even realize. It happened to me last night. Last night I was about to fall asleep and I forgot to breathe, and I'm like, and I woke up and I'm like, wait, was I even asleep? And then I look at my phone and it had been 14 minutes. And then I was up for 5 hours. I was just up for like 5 hours. What's worse, forgetting to breathe or being too aware? Oh, I hate being too aware of my own breathing. When I forget to breathe, it's just a small moment. Sometimes I go weeks being conscious of my breathing. Like weeks, and it's fucking awful, man. Like I'm just sitting there in my own head and like just making sure my breathing is normal. It's fucking awful. I hate it. Weeks? Yeah. That ain't normal. That's not a universal, relatable experience. Now I'm monitoring. You'll get over in like 3 seconds. Don't worry. Okay, the trigger warning for people that don't like the manual blinking stuff, but I'm about to read something so funny. I started playing a game today where you control every limb and it's made me very conscious of mine. It's like QWOP. I'm like moving my arms around. Yeah, I mean that is weird, I guess. I've never thought to be a QWOP character before. That's interesting. What is Cairn? Is that like QWOP? Or is this a real disease? Mountain climbing game? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, Boomer QWOP mention. I mean, the blinking thing, oh no, I've been perceived, sucks. It does suck. Oh no, you've been perceived. Is QWOP Boomer? Kinda. Yeah. I mean, Boomer in the sense of like, you know... Yeah. Yeah, I think QWOP's a little boomer. Even if you ask me, I think it's a little boomer. I was playing it in middle school. I think at least. Yeah, definitely. I was playing that in middle school. I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, I was gonna say, QWOP is like 18 years old, guys. Also, I use the term boomer loosely. I don't think 30 is old. I don't think 30 is old, but I use it as like, you know, what a 23-year-old thinks a boomer is, and that's a 30-year-old. And I just use that for fun. There needs to be a between. I don't think 30 is old. I don't think it's young. But like when I say I'm old, the old people go, oh, you're not old, you're 30. But then when I say I'm old, they go, you know, the younger, the 24-year-old people will go, yeah, you are old, you're 30. So what the fuck do you want me to say? What do I say? I'm mid. I'm middle age at 30? That's a bleak look, guys. You're gonna die at 60? I'm the pessimist here, and I think that's crazy. God, I hope. I like saying old because it's funny. And I think it's, I don't know. I just like saying it. It makes me feel good. Middle age. 30 is brunch age. It's so true. Yeah, I guess 30 is an adult. Yeah, but like at the same time, I can't say I'm an adult. That makes you sound like a fucking idiot. Ooh, Unk. Maybe Unk is a bit more playful. It's less serious than saying old. Maybe it is. Maybe 30 is Unk. I think that's actually a good way of putting it. It's less demanding. You don't want to be too serious. Grown ass man. That's good. Grown ass man. Yeah. Yeah. Because technically you're a grown ass man at 23, but really are you? Like in the sense of it? In the sense of it, like, no, you're not. You're fucking 23. You're not grown ass man. I like that. Bettel, please, I'm turning 29. I can't do this. Okay, here's some positivity for you. 29 was a good fucking year for me. And also, 28 sounds older than 29. Live it up. Live it up when you're 29, though. Live it up when you're 29, because when you hit 30, it's got to be that nice round number, and people got to freak out. It's not true, though, because I've told people I'm 30, and nothing has happened yet. Nothing's going on. "29 is old, but when you hit 30, you are young again." Oh, maybe that. You're right. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. I think you're right. What's up, Bandai? Who is it today? I'm gonna stop saying Krista, but odds are it's probably Krista. See, guys? That's why we don't get complacent of who's here. We say Bandai Namco. We don't want John to feel bad. We don't want John to feel bad. We can't just assume the Krista. What's up, John? Good to see you. Devastron. Thanks for 37 months. So let's say hypothetically a battalion member was 47. What is that rank on the age scale? Hitman. A hitman imbued with great wisdom. Well, if there's, you know, there's people older than old Gavis Bettel here, and I know that they roll their eyes at me at the shit I say, you know, so. Yes, me. Yeah, the thing is yeah, the older folks, I bet it's real fucking rough listening to Gavis Bettel. I don't consider that one too much. Actellian. Actellian is so funny. Why would you call yourselves that? Bettel, can you ask John Bandai Namco for the Ace Combat 8 release date? Thanks. I don't think John Bandai's at liberty to say. I do want to play that, though. John? John, do you have a favorite Bandai game? Are you allowed to say that? I think you are. It's Bandai. Have you played Ace Combat 7? I haven't. I love Katamari. Holy fuck. John Based? His name's literally John Bandai. That's so fucking cool. Because it says Clip Clop. Is that the horse Katamari? Like the two, it's like two Katamaris? Two little guys in one? I think I got Clip Clop in the new game. I like that one. I like the paintbrush guy. I don't fucking remember his name. I liked him a lot. Katamari OST is fucking banger, yeah. God, I miss the Katamari streams. We can do more of them. I didn't know people liked them. Not that Katamari's bad, I just didn't know if it was a stream thing to continue doing or not. I can do more Katamari. It's fun. It's kind of hard as fuck, man. Kind of hard as fuck. Hold on. Hope you're okay. Oh, yeah. You should see the other guy. You gotta cover a Katamari song. It's like covering a Fall Guys song. The other guy? Yeah, that fucking Eminem had it coming. Guys, JoJo Friday. Almost. I guess it'll be JoJo Thursday. Part 7, bro. It's fucking coming, bro. It's fucking coming. I'm gonna fucking... I got foam. Oh my god, dude. Are they dropping it weekly? Yes! It's JoJo Friday! Yes! It comes out in 3 days. It comes out in 3 days! Yes! I'm gonna fucking lose it. Let's go, John. Yes, John? Oh, the opening and ending songs. That's right. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, but it's all Western. It's not gonna be. Oh, there's a little bit of Western tinge to it. And Doro Hetero soon as well. Yeah, I need to watch the first season again. I don't think I understand it the first time I watched it, and I need to watch it again because it's only been 4.5 years since I watched it. Can the fucking part 7 intro song be what's that Psy song? That Western song? That Psy song? Oh fuck, it's such a banger. What the fuck is that one called? Like that. Yeah, like that. Yes, yes. That's what that's what part 7 intro should be. So cool. I love that music video. Flame Blame, thank you for 34 months, thank you. What would your stand name be? Oh, I've said this before. My favorite band? Okay, well, there's two I can do. Okay, so the unrelatable one is my favorite band is a band called Blind Guardian, and my favorite song by them is called And Then There Was Silence. So And Then There Was Silence would be my stand name. In the relatable sense, oh, dude, we should do a ghost. What would my ghost stand be? Oh, what's a good one? You gotta not go just, you know, you gotta look at it. Like, I need to look at a ghost song and like there's a science to stand names. Like Lacrima isn't that great of a stand name, but then I can look at like Ghost and I'll be like, oh, what's a good one here? Dance Macabre. Dance Macabre is a good stand name. You know what I mean? Marks of the Evil One. I mean, that's pretty cool, but I don't know. I think Dance Macabre is such a good stand name. It's got like a bit of fun to it. You know, it's like Rats or Faith or See the Light. Like, eh. And Then There Was Silence is such a... That's my favorite. Well, okay, I use And Then There Was Silence a lot. Like, if I had like a ship in like in the Warhammer world, like a spaceship, and then there was silence. You know, my stand, and then there was silence. It's like it's such a fucking banger. Oh, See No Evil is that's oh wait, what's a from Blind Guardian? Yes, that's my favorite song from them. It's my favorite band. Don't Talk to Strangers from Dio. Don't Talk to Strangers is, I feel like Rainbow in the Dark. I mean, I guess we have Catch the Rainbow, right? Catch the Rainbow. That's my favorite stand-up part 7. That's my favorite character. You see him for about 14 seconds. Blackmore. Taste the Rainbow. See you later, Lizzie. There's a lot of names I can think of. Oh man, I do this a lot. Like I would go and look at bands like Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Like that feels like a good, pretty cool stand name. Got another thing coming. Electric Eye is kind of cool. Holy Diver. Is there one called Holy Diver? Is there not one called Holy Diver? Oh, Diver Down. Gotcha. That's right. Yeah, there's... Sally Sings Destiny. God, that's such a banger song. That's a good... I don't know. There's just something about the naming convention. Like, I understand it's like bands and songs and stuff, but like some of them like... And like I said, it does not need to be 2 words, but sometimes the 2 words just like is kind of the mold. Killer Queen, King, Crimson, you know? Ozymandias, that's like one of my favorites. That little run he does in that song, I memorized that song. I love that song. I don't know many people. That's a rare poll. I didn't know many people like that song. Sure Art Attack, great one. Yeah. Yeah. God, I'm so excited for part 7. You have no idea. I read it all, so I'm all up to date, but... Bad Company. Bad Company. Pat Ware, that's fucking sick. That's actually good. Only time Bettel reads. I had to read part 7. I need to know what happened. Oh, scissor lips. Is that a Richelieu fucking... Is that a Richelieu deep cut? What the fuck? I tried to get into it a few times. It's it depends, you know. You either like it or you hate it. Everyone says the same thing. But long live JoJo Fridays. Make God is good. That's a good one, Vonnie. Curious, would you refer to yourself as a huge JoJo fan? I have a friend, and I almost agree with him, where he's like, I see people all the time, they're so passionate about things, and they could say that they're fans, but, you know, I've known you for a while now, and you have all these random things that you really like, and I just never knew about, and you don't talk about them. And I don't know why that is. But what I consider, but he's like, but you're not like a huge fan of anything, but you like a bunch of like of these things. Like I really like JoJo, and I've read almost all of them. But would I consider myself a huge JoJo fan? What is the prerequisite? Because I don't think so. Like, a lot of people wouldn't say, a lot of people don't know how deeply ingrained I am into like metal music. Like, when people hear metal, it's like, oh, you know, he probably listens to, you know, Sleep Token and Bring Me the Horizon. He probably knows some of these bands, or he listens to Metallica. But like, I'm like in the fucking sauce of it all. I would say I'm a huge metal fan. But I don't talk about it. I just kind of keep it to me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think it's entirely dependent. Like, it's the one thing I can say, like, I know my shit on. It's like the one thing. Name 5 metals. Osmium. The most unperformative metal enjoyer. Yeah, I don't know. When I was just like, I don't know, I'm all over the place. I just like music. I want to see Project Hail Mary. I hear it's fucking good. I'm kind of dying to see a good sci-fi. Yeah. I hear it's fucking good. My mom liked the book. We don't have confirmation that JoJo's weekly. Wait, we don't? I thought we did. No. I heard it somewhere. Am I crazy? Fuck. Did I just misinform my entire audience? I'm almost certain it's weekly. I'm almost certain. I cannot find confirmation. All I can find is people arguing. Oh no! Sorry. I read it somewhere that it is weekly. Maybe it was just lies. No, there's no way they're releasing it in chunks. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way they're releasing it in chunks. That's not real. There's no way. I swear I read it somewhere, but I guess it could have not been true. I guess we'll just have to find out. guess we'll just have to find out. Come on. You didn't learn your lesson with part 6? You know the viewership was so down because of that. I mean, we're gonna have to find out. The thing is, it says it's on the 19th, and that's a Thursday. But I've been like saying for like weeks that JoJo Fridays are back because I thought I heard it somewhere, but maybe I'm like crazy. I've been saying it for like weeks. I've been like going up to Bettel 2's Ghost and like, dude, JoJo Fridays are back. You ready for this shit? Fridays in Japan. All right, JoJo Thursdays are fucking on. I don't fucking care as long as it's weekly. Put it on a fucking Tuesday. I don't, whatever. JoJo's Day. I need to draw Bettel JoJo. Imagine what would my stand look like? I feel like the closest thing to a Gavis Bettel stand is like Killer Queen, but like it would look like Phantom. Like the big ears, but like real big ears, like the D4C big ear kind of thing. The buff Phantom. Phantom is Iggy. No, Phantom died again. Dude, my favorite JoJo character is Risotto, and I was actually so pleased to see how popular he is in Japan. There's like Risotto shit everywhere. He's like barely a character. And he's all over like places in Japan. What song would be named after? Who, Phantom? Hang on. There's a way to, there's something here. Fuck, what's a good one? The Phantom will be named after something like from the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. Or like the songs, like he could be called Masquerade. Or The Mirror. The Mirror's kind of cool. If we were to go off of the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack, I don't know. Symphony of the Night. Imagine. Castlevania. Yeah. And Phantom's stand ability would be to die instantly. What else, man? I kind of want to switch too, but I'm trying to save a bunch of money and like for my move and stuff because it's like, get a new couch for the living room or a Switch 2. I wonder, because I'd like to stream them because, you know, we have Pokopia, which I would stream, and the new FromSoft game, which I would stream. Is that it? Are you interested in Pokopia? No. Not even a little bit, but I would stream it. Oh, Tamagotchi Plaza. Wait, what is that? Is that the Me game? I want to try that. I am interested in. I would love to stream that. I know about Hugh Morris. Yes. I would love to stream it, but it's just, oh god, like I know it's such a broken record thing to say at this point, but new games are $70 to $80. A system is hundreds of dollars. Like it's like $1,000 to just get all this stuff going. Ugh. So expensive. Get sponsored by a company you like? Were it so easy? Bandai? 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 Games, okay, boomer moment. Games used to be $50. New games used to be like $40 to $50. I swear to God. Like, how much was Halo 2 retail? If it's 60, I'm gonna freak out. $50. $50 USD. $50. I think I remember the moment. That, like, games went up to 60. I was like, it's fucking how much? But then, you know, there was like handheld games were just cheaper, right? Are handheld games the same price as like console games now? Like I know it's different, but like let's say like is a DS game like the same amount as, well, they don't do DSs anymore, do they? I can't speak from experience. I'm not qualified. Do they still do DSs? What is the DS now? The Switch. The Switch. So, but oh man, the technology has come so far though. You know, the handheld stuff may as well be like a normal retail game. They're just so good now. So I can't really justify it either way. I guess DS was different. I can't believe I just said, are they still doing DSs? I am fucked. What was that? That was like the most embarrassing thing I've ever done on stream. I think I had to have known. Are they still doing DSs? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Cancel him. Okay, so Switch. But Switch, yeah. Switch is just... The technology has come so far that it may as well be an Xbox, you know? So I guess I can't speak like that anymore. But you know what? I kind of wish for like a... do I? Maybe I just wish for times long past. But I kind of like wish there was like a system that wasn't as good, but it like made its own games like a DS still. But then again, I have this fucking Steam Deck and I barely use that thing, and it's a computer in my hands. Maybe I'm fucking stupid. I'm just chasing a dragon of the past. Erica Kurosawa, thank you. I had a dream where you hosted a dating show for HoloStars to date you. Only Flan and Octavio took it seriously while the others were sabotaging it. That just sounds like real. Also, no one wants to date Gavis Bettel. You don't want that. Rabbit Dragon, there's 3 years, Rabbit. FYI, the Tamagotchi life game with Hugh Morris is cross-gen on Switch 1 too. Oh! Well, I could probably do that then. I just have to brush all the dust off my Switch. What are you playing on your Steam Deck? Nothing recently. I kind of want to try Slay the Spire, but it looks too hard. It seems like a good handheld game to play in bed. I miss playing handheld stuff in bed. It just looks too hard, and maybe apparently it's just the best game ever made times infinity. But I just don't know. I just don't get it. I look at it, I'm like, what is this? But I love Aaron. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Crazy Dream. I took my happy pills with an energy drink crash, and I was in a world where your birthday honk ringtone triggered AI robots to murder. Then Will Smith hunted you down. That's just an AI video on Twitter. All it's missing is spaghetti. That's just iRobot. That's a good movie. Yeah, you just dreamed iRobot. You just watched iRobot. There was a time in my life when that movie would be on the FX channel. It would be on TV every single day. I would turn on it. Like nowadays, it's every Marvel movie ever. But back then, it was fucking iRobot every single fucking day. I swear to God, I've watched that 500 times because it was just on. I kind of loved that movie. They don't make them like that anymore. What's iRobot? It's a movie. It's just used in GIFs now. You've probably seen a GIF of it. It is a good background movie. Can you quote it? Oh, fuck. There's one quote I know from it, I think, and it was... I don't remember. It was the robot questioning Will Smith if he couldn't do something from memory or... Can you? Right, Verdani. That's the one. Yeah, that's a good line, actually. Write a symphony, yeah. I like that. I honestly like that movie. It's kind of stupid and bad, but I like it. Okay, this is perfect. I started watching Succession, and I don't really care about any of these rich people yet. I can't stop watching. Okay, you're going to watch 4 seasons, and you are going to say the exact same thing. But you're going to say it differently. You're going to say, I don't know why I care for these awful rich people. Because Succession, I just recently watched it, is brilliant in the form of, it made you feel bad for mega billionaires. You're like, oh man, I feel bad for this guy not getting a fucking... I feel bad for this real piece of shit billionaire guy. Never? No, I challenge you. If you watch it, you would literally think it. It's achieved the impossible. Well, it's not about rich people have it rough, damn. You know, it's not trying to sell you on billionaires. They're pieces of shit. But you can't help but it's like cheering for Walter White. What, you want the fucking like meth cook murderer to fucking get away with it? Yeah, you kind of do. Hey, don't knock it till you watch it. RNA, the entire soundtrack is fucking incredible. That's right, Reverie. That's right, Reverie. It's a real good show. I would recommend Succession. It's like one of my favorites of all time. What's one example of an issue they have? I mean, I can't say without spoiling things. It's either, you got to get through like the first like 5 episodes, and then it's good from there. Is it better than Breaking Bad? It's different. It's different. It's talking. The entire show is talking, but it's good. I really do like it. And I know it sounds crazy, but you do feel bad for people sometimes, because you just, you get to know these characters, but it's at face value. It sounds like I'm talking crazy, but I really feel that way. Ever seen Justified? I have not. Emily, I think you'll like it. You're already asking the right questions. Well, that's a good way of putting it. I definitely don't think it's you going like, oh, I want to see this guy make all their money. It's different. It's like, it's human, but like, it cannot be more disconnected from like relatable nature. It's just a spiraling kind of shuttle crash of decision making and Succession, being fiction, can portray a billionaire as someone with a soul and personality. It's true. If you play Marvel movies on your TV for background noise, then are there any you won't play from the franchise? Like you hate it or it annoys you? Oh yeah, like like Iron Man 2 is like my #1 background Marvel movie, but I won't play like Captain Marvel, or which one was that? I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Or like Ant-Man 2. I'm not gonna have it on, man. But yeah, I want to watch more TV, but I don't know. Are you also attracted to Whiplash? I don't think so. Absolutely the jest. Absolutely. But you just got to watch it as a TV show, it's... I get it, I'm not a billionaire. I can't relate, but there's problems they have that you could relate to. And it's just like fun. Like, I don't know. It's a polarizing show to explain to people. Like, hey, you want to watch a show about like billionaires not getting their way or also getting their way and they're the worst people you've ever met in your entire life? Does that sound good to you? I wonder why it doesn't, but you definitely just gotta watch it. Because I definitely can't sell it. I wasn't so sure on it. I tried it 3 times. I went through like the first 4 episodes of Succession and I was like, and I turned it off. And then I pushed through it and then it got me. Also, come on, guys. I'm Media Man. I'm not gonna sell you something shit. It may not be for you, but I don't think I'll sell you something shit. The Media Man. The bad consumer Media Man. You have some questionable taste in movies? Like what, bro? Like what? What's my questionable taste in movie? You like Marvel? Oh god, for what the that's my questionable taste in movies? I can't have a little fun? That's not questionable. What the shit? Name a movie. Like what do you mean? Any movie? The Arrival. It's a good movie. Did you watch the Oscars? I watched on Twitter. Why'd that one come to mind? I don't know. I actually have no idea. They just said name a movie, and I guess they said, no, Marvel? I don't know. Come on, Marvel movies, like, whatever. It doesn't need to be the best thing ever. I'm not saying they're like cinema, but yeah, I like watching a Marvel movie. It's fun. I like comics. I don't always trust you saying something's bad, but I'll always trust you saying something's good. I like that, Pat Ware. I like that. That's kind of epic. Did you watch the movie that ended up winning Oscars? What won? What won a lot at the Oscars? I don't even know. I saw Sinners. That was really good. K-pop Demon Hunter. But also, I'm not like a snob. Like, I will watch garbage and enjoy it. I am not... Guys, I watched No Other Choice, and I think I liked it, but I watched it, and it was too smart for me. I was, like, stupid. I watched it, I'm like, I don't think I understood what happened. I liked the acting and, like, some of the way it was put together, but, like, the nuances and, like, what the story it was trying to tell me, I don't think I followed it. Did people hate weapons? I don't understand how the fuck that's even possible. I don't know if Weapons to me is an Oscar-winning movie. That seems a bit crazy to me, but I did really like Weapons. What did it win an Oscar for? Oh, I loved The Chair Company. I thought it vocal stimmed me for like 3 weeks. Best Supporting Actress. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I loved The Chair Company. That's funny. The movie title, I would not have called it Weapons. What would I have called it? What would I have called it? I mean, fuck, you could have called it 217 or whatever the time they ran out of the door. You know, wouldn't that have been a little bit more on the nose and interesting and mysterious? Without it being generic. I don't like the name Weapons either, because you're looking for meaning in the title immediately. You're like, why is it called this? It kind of it intrigued. Yeah, I was very intrigued by the title, but I felt a little misled because I'm like, Weapons? And I know they like said it in like the movie or something at one point, but it didn't really add up to me. It kind of felt a bit like an afterthought. She made them into weapons, though. I mean, kinda. It wasn't utilized enough as like a main premise to. I don't think so. I don't know. Most misleading title since the Never-Ending Story. And then right behind that, the Age of Ultron. It was 15 minutes of Ultron, but you know, whatever. At least we have Doomsday, you know? That shit probably will last one day. Age of Ultron's fun. It's James Spader sells the entire movie, but you know. Endgame wasn't the Endgame either. That's so funny. I'm kind of looking forward to Doomsday. Haters will say, don't look forward to that movie. You're an idiot. But you know what, Yin? I'm excited too. Fuck it. I like Doctor Doom. I want to see him. I want to be excited at the movie theater again for comics. Let's go in optimistically. Fuck it. They can't stop us, Yin. There's a video with Robert California quotes and Ultron scenes. Wait, that's so funny. I need to watch that. They're really selling Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom. I mean, he's wearing the green suit at the Oscars. Like, they're doing everything they can to fucking subtly plant the seeds in of this movie, man. Did you see the Lantern trailer? Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was a new season to True Detective. Is that what that was? I didn't realize. There's been no True Detective for me since season 1. I agree. True Detective season 1 is such good television, man. Those characters are so fucking well written. God, it's good. God, it's fucking good. I really like it. I don't think about it enough. Matthew McConaughey is insane in that. Devastron, I bounced off it a few times. All the things that I bounce off of a few times, and then I come back to it when the time is right, I end up loving it more than I would have if I watched it the first time. True Detective, Succession, Baldur's Gate 3, bounced off that 58 times, finally played it. That game, I still think about it. I still get butterflies thinking about that fucking game. The Wire, I've bounced off that twice. So, Ozymandias, give me about 6 months. I'll come back and I'll tell you, guys, you got to get through the first 4 episodes of The Wire, and then it's gonna be the best thing I've ever seen. You just gotta get through it. I always hear good things about The Wire, but yeah, I've never got around to it. I tried watching it on a flight once, and I fell asleep. I think it's interesting that you go back to media you weren't interested in the first time. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I just, like, the time just doesn't add up with me, and then I come back, because I always hear things Like, what? I am so special and I'm so different that I think that the thing that everyone says is good is bad? And maybe that's the case for some things. But for, like, a lot of the things, I go, like, why don't I like this? I really just need to put in some effort. And I don't Stockholm syndrome myself into liking it. But then I just keep trying, and then eventually I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, okay. It hit me, and it hit me late, and I fucking get it now. And I need to be ready for it. Like, Baldur's Gate, like, it's always the beginning, you know? I can never get through it. And then it happened. Think of The Wire like a documentary. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't quite get it yet. Also, I stopped watching like synopsis or like evaluations of things on the internet. Like, I wanted, when I finished the movie No Other Choice yesterday, and I went, oh man, I don't know if I understood that. I didn't go on YouTube and watch like an ending explained or the themes explained evaluation, because I didn't want someone to tell me how to feel about something that I originally didn't get. Like, I guess you can go and evaluate and understand it, but I didn't want it to change my opinion. Like, the first value, if I watched it and I didn't get it, that was my experience. Like, I don't think I fucking got it. That's me. But I don't want to do like some revisionist thing and watch a video and then someone goes, oh, you were supposed to think this way and this is what they thought, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I did like it? No, I didn't get it. I didn't fucking get it. So then I wait a little bit. So I'm gonna wait a few days and then watch the synopsis thing and be like, okay, that's what it was trying to tell me. But sometimes recently I have let myself not understand movies, because like when I was younger I would pretend to fucking understand. I'd be like, no, it's about capitalism, you see, you don't get it. But nowadays I'm like, you know what, that confused the fucking shit out of me, and I was too stupid to understand like what it was telling me. Me with the Lobster, oh my god, dude. I am not good at reading a movie. It needs to be painted pretty clearly for me to understand a movie. Cause like oh man, I am not like a knowledgeable watcher. Some movies can be vague and strange and I could still like take meaning from it, but they need to do it the right way, or not the right way, but a certain way for me to get it. Tusk was pretty straightforward. I would say Tusk was a pretty straightforward film. I mean, the jest, it's definitely not me trying to be on like a pedestal going like, you know, oh, look at me. It's just how it is, you know. I am not the most knowledgeable. I love film and I love media, but I'm not the smartest dude in the fucking on the block with media literacy. I'm not. What was the message? What, of Tusk? Honestly, there probably is one. I just don't. It was a little gross. All right, guys, I'm gonna get a snack, but hang on, it's gotta be a special. It's gotta be weird. I've been on the hunt to find a new protein bar that I like, because there's no such thing as a good protein bar. But I tried those. This is no no ad, but I tried that Bearbell birthday cake protein bar, and I liked it, so I got a bunch of different flavors, and now I don't know, I'm gonna try another one. Fuck it. Snack time. Okay, so I have 4 different ones here. I have chocolate dough, peanut butter, salty peanut, and salted peanut caramel. This salted peanut caramel, that's crazy looking. Looks pretty good. Which one do I get? There's a lot of peanut. Salted peanut caramel, salty peanut, peanut butter, and chocolate dough. I'm not gonna try all of them. I'm just gonna try one because it's a protein bar. I would be ingesting like 100 grams of protein and die. Chocolate dough, peanut butter. Chocolate dough, peanut butter. What's peanut butter? Chocolate dough, peanut caramel. I kind of got the same. They're all kind of the same. All right, let's do a poll. We'll do a poll. Poll. Chocolate dough, peanut butter. Oh shit, chocolate dough fucking flying. Chocolate dough. Okay. All right. We're gonna try the chocolate dough. How much protein is in this bad boy? 20 grams! Oh, I gotta be fucking huge! Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's right. It's got the flakies on the top. It's got like that protein flakies on the top. It's not embedded inside. All right, here we go. Fucking protein bar chocolate dough. Dude, these are fucking fire! This tastes like a treat! It's gonna have all 4. Guys, I'm a texture eater. It's nice and chewy. I mean, I kid you not, for a protein bar, this is like so good. It's a Bearbell protein bar. Hang on, I'm gonna give a little bit to Bettel2's Ghost, because he hates protein bars, and I'm gonna sell them. Hold on, we'll come back with, if he likes it, that'll be the verdict. Okay, hold on. I gave it to him, and he goes, Uh-oh. That's just candy bar. It tastes kind of like a Rolo. He hates protein bars, and he liked it. He went, uh-oh, like it's dangerous, like it's... No ad, so good. That's insane. How much sugar is in it? That's a good question. 1 gram. 200 calories, 200 grams of protein. It has 6 grams of sugar alcohols, though. I don't know what that means. It tastes awfully sweet. Yeah, Bear Bell protein bar. This one was the chocolate dough. This was so fucking good, dude. What the shit? That was a fucking treat. Might get a tummy ache. I think I'm getting a little bit of heartburn. I bet there's things in here that maybe isn't great for me. Obviously, it's not the epitome of health, you know. But that's... Fuck, man. Jesus, what the hell? It was so chewy. It wasn't dusty and... Oh, wow. That was freaking yum. I can't believe we were doing snack time back in the day, and I'm like, guys, today we're trying out the Oreo chocolate ice cream sandwich with nerds inside. And now I'm like, okay, guys, let me just finish my Diet Coke. I gotta try my fucking protein bar. I gotta break a board with my head. That's like, dude, I've had more character growth than Walter White. Hi, Bettel, there's something important to me that I need you to decide left or right hand. What the fuck? Momichi, what could it mean? Thanks for the pink super chat. Let me think. Left or right hand? I imagine you holding your hands out and I have to pick one. And one of them is $1 billion and the other one is you get killed by the gas. Left hand. Left hand. Left hand. Left hand. Left hand. Left hand. Thank you, Momichi, for the super chat. Thank you, pink super chat. Thank you. The Silver Sky Oreo cookie ice cream bar with nerds inside sounds fire. Hey, listen, hire me. I know what the people want. I know what the people want. Yeah, also, I will say, the protein bar will add a layer of, like, on your stomach. You're not gonna feel like you're gonna feel a little weird. They're pretty heavy, those things, man. They're heavy. Even after eating that, I ate that pretty fast. I don't think I was supposed to eat it that fast, but I got carried away. I tasted yummy chocolateness and ate it. So many Nutellian. Who's new here? Is there someone here that's new? Richard, thanks for the gifted, though. Let those Nutellian eat those gifted. Someone's gotta eat it. I've seen that they have a key lime flavor. That probably fucks. But what's your struggle meal? I never really had one. What is my struggle meal? I mean, I would eat saltine crackers with peanut butter. If there was nothing in the home, it was saltine crackers with peanut butter. I know that's not very crazy. I know people have these crazy ones, but... Or when we were out of bread, I'd toast a hot dog bun and put peanut butter on it. Again, it's just a lot of peanut butter because there was always peanut butter and I liked peanut butter, so I would just put peanut butter on things. It was just me putting peanut butter on things. Okay, that's relatable, Arcane. Sleeping. You're so hungry, but you can't eat anything and there's nothing there, you go to sleep. Peanut butter delivery vehicles, exactly. Like peanut and jelly? I just like peanut butter. I probably would like peanut butter and jelly these days. I haven't really tried it. Maybe for next snack time I can try peanut butter and jelly. I've never been one for it, but I haven't had one in like 10, 15 years, so maybe I'd like it. I'm just so caught in my rhythm. I find the jelly to be cold. I don't like that it's so cold. It go with peanut butter? No, but that sounds good. Bro, it might go hard if you do get one. A peanut butter and jelly? You think so? Lumia, it's true. It's the texture. Peanut butter is so smooth, and I like that smoothness. Mavis, thanks for 37 months. Thank you. I had a protein bar. I had to go to the restroom after that. So I don't know why they are called restrooms since I was fighting for my life in there. Yeah, I mean, listen, my review was in the moment. I'm not going to tell you what happens in 3 hours. I don't know what's going to happen. I might look like the alien from The Thing. I don't know. Those are good. I'm really excited to have this peanut caramel one. Ooh. 16 grams of protein. How much is this one? This one's 20. So that one has less protein. It's probably got to taste the best. Maybe I'll save one for like tomorrow. When I get on stream tomorrow, I'll have another one. How's Amandius felt? Sometimes you just give up. Oh my god, it's nearly been 3 hours. We've just been fucking sitting here. I wish I could play a little game during Satsu's. They'd be so much longer. It's been 6 months, but I feel it more. But I feel it's more. By the way, I learned about Viking goats. That reminds me of you. Tashareya, 6 or 6 months. So let's look up the Viking goat. Oh, these. Yes, these are so fucking cool. They're so cool. If you don't like temperature of the jelly, you can always have warmer fruit compote. Either strawberry or blueberry might make the texture good too. Just a protein bar suggestion. Yes. Cassie, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Viking goat. I like this guy. Or Viking sheep. Viking goat. I like goats. They kind of scare the shit out of me, but I like them. I like them. I used to hang out with baby goats. There's a place where like my grandparents lived, and they had like baby goats, and I remember I used to hang out with the baby goats. And I used to hang out with ducks a lot too. I don't know what that was about. Completely believable Bettel fact. Hanging out with the baby goats. Xethia, thanks so much for the 13 months. Haven't been able to catch as many streams live, but I'll always come back by mandatory dopamine hits. Thanks for the 13 months. Thank you for being here, Xethias. Thank you. Happy 13 months, pal. trying to think of animals that scare me. Were you on a farm? I don't know where I was. Goat World. I don't like bugs. I like horses, but I don't like being near them. I find them unpredictable. I mean, you know what's crazy? I am a little bit afraid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the word would be, but I'm a little bit hesitant around cats and dogs. If it's not my cat and not my dog, I'm a little like put off. I try to keep my distance. Apprehensive. Yeah. I'm not like afraid of animals per se, but I definitely I step back a little bit. Like I don't know. I'm not just super open to all animals. I'm like, oh hey kitty, oh hey doggy. I don't do that. I'm definitely like, ooh okay, hi there. Want to stiff my hand? Do humans count as animals? No. But I was with the goats. I feel about bugs. I'm terrified of bugs. I hate them. I wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm scared, but it's more like, okay, here he comes. I don't want to pick it up. What's going on? Okay. Here they come. Also, someone noticed in the collab. Oh, birds don't bother me. I mean, what are they gonna fucking do? Birds or whatever. I mean, they're loud and stuff, but I'm not afraid of a bird. I find dogs and cats to be unpredictable. You know, you never know with them. It depends on their body language, you know. I can kind of tell. And I grew up with dogs, by the way. I'm not like some like, oh, dogs are bad, you know. But you know, I see someone's like big old fucking dog, and I don't know this dog. I don't know what this dog's about. I think it's crazier to not be a little like apprehensive and stuff. Like some people just walk up and go, oh, hey, can I pet your fucking dog? This man's there. Okay, chickens aren't birds; they're devils. Okay, not chickens. When I said birds, I thought of like crows and parrots and shit. It definitely is less about the dog and more about like, okay, how has this person raised this fucking animal? You know, people are fucking crazy. Are apprehension and fear the same thing in this discussion? I don't know. They kind of seem the same to me, but fear seems a bit more extreme. Horse appreciator, thank you for the super chat. Horse mention. Okay, I will say, protein bar leaves a weird ass aftertaste in your mouth. You're definitely gonna want to drink something or brush your teeth. It's definitely got a bit of a sterilized taste in your mouth, you know. Just being honest. Beer. Go gargle the Coke again. I drink all my Coke. I can't gargle it. How about snakes? If it's someone's pet snake, it wouldn't bother me. A wild snake I would never touch, but like if someone's like, hey, this is my snake, I'm carrying it around my neck. Snakes don't bother me. I don't think it's got fucking kill me. I find them to be so passive. Snakes don't just fucking attack you. The one thing that does kind of bother me with a snake, though, is like, I'm like, oh, he's got to start wrapping around me and shit. Like, and they're strong. I held a big snake, like those big yellow snakes, and you could definitely tell that's just a big old muscle. That's a big old fucking muscle, and that thing could just pop my brain out of my skull like a fucking can of beans. But I like snakes. I don't know why. I never grew up with reptiles or anything. They just never seem to, they never bother me. The snake that opened the door, yeah, and it slams on the floor afterwards. I just find reptiles to be so passive. Pet reptiles, not like, again, I'm not picking stuff up in the wild. Your turtle bites you? What the hell? I love ball pythons. I love them. Alpacas? I don't like... My favorite animal at one point, I think, was a llama. There was as a kid, I went through an arc. I went through a llama arc. That just awoke a memory. I totally forgot. I was like llama pilled. I was like all about llamas. I guess that was my first identity crisis. I'm like, cows? Psst. What am I, 5? I'm 6 now. I like fucking llamas. But then I realized, becoming an adult, becoming a man, is realizing that I will always like cows, and that is the true answer to my... That's the true answer to my maturity. And they taste good, yeah. That's so fucked up. My favorite animal is like my favorite food. What came first? Do I like steak because I like cows, or I like cows because I like steak? Why do you like cows so much? I don't know. Why do I like Swain from League of Legends so much? You know, it was my first hyperfixation. I just took one thing, latched onto it, and boom, I like cows. I had cow like figures as a kid. Like plastic cow, like a bunch of them. I would go to like the Michaels, and in the back there was like those like, you know what I'm talking about? It's the same people that made like the dinosaur toys. I don't know what the company is, but in the back they would have like these rows of like hyper realistic animal figures of like whales and sharks and kangaroos and Schleich. Yes, Schleich. I would get I would like hoard these Schleich cows. God, do they still do Schleich? Schleich? Look up Schleich cow. There's like 100 of them. There's like sharks. The Schleich dinosaurs, fucked, dude. The Schleich dinosaurs are crazy good. But what I really was into, what I was super into, I had about, I kid you not, 200 of these. The Schleich Knights. They sold like the horsemen and the dragons and like the skeletons, and it was these knights, and I fucking loved these things so goddamn much. At least I think they were Schleich. I think they were. The Schleich Knights. Yeah. Were they were I was gonna say, I think they were fucking expensive, man. I still have one in my closet. I still have a few of those. Oh, what are these called? This isn't Schleich. Oh, they were called Papo. Papo Knights? Is that what this was? Who? Papo. P-A-P-O. I had so many of these. Yeah, the fucking Schleich dinosaurs, bro. Holy fuck. Maxuba, what's up? Thanks for 37 months. Thank you. I've been active here for a bit. So recently, because of work and mom duties, hope you've been doing all right, Betsy. And the battalion, baby battalion says hi. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Thank you. This would be so good for tabletop. Oh, that's so true, actually. And then I would collect the, you know, Todd McFarlane. I would collect, you know, the McFarlane Dragon series. Someone has to know it. But yeah, there's like this McFarlane Dragons, and I would go to Toys R Us and find the latest McFarlane Dragon and buy those. God. Dude, I went to Toys R Us a lot. Holy fuck. I can't believe it's back, dude. Toys R Us is back. Jeffrey the Giraffe got sober or whatever, and he's looking good, or... Isn't McFarlane stuff expensive? Yeah, those McFarlane Dragons were expensive as fuck, dude. They were expensive as fuck. They had to have been like 30 to 40 bucks. Wait, let's see. McFarlane Dragon. How much is it these days? Oh, see, on sale. Originally $40. Yep. There you go. God, some of those McFarlane... God, if I still had them, shit. So fucking cool. I was definitely a Dragon Encyclopedia kid. Everyone... I had the Dragon Encyclopedia... Oh, we're getting nostalgia talk, like deep cut nostalgia talk. Dragonology, yeah. Well, I can't believe there's people out there that didn't experience Blockbuster. Cause fuck, dude, that... Damn. The thing is... The technology and the times have changed so much. When people go bring back Blockbuster, they don't want Blockbuster. They want their the simplicity of their youth. They want the time when times were it's so complicated. Cause like, what the fuck, you know? It's like, no, I don't want to go to Blockbuster. I want to just rent the movie on my TV and not fucking go anywhere. You know. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can go to the gas station, get as much candy as I fucking want, then rent 15 movies on the TV without moving an inch. But it's the idea. It's the idea. It's the feel. It's just we've become too advanced. We've become too advanced. It's fucking crazy. Dude, renting a game I've never heard of in my entire life. First of all, I wouldn't even do that now, you know? I see a game on this shelf, I'm like, Army of Two? What the fuck is that? I guess I'll try it. But nowadays, I'm like, dude, I looked at the catalog. I don't want to play this shit. Do you still have any VHS tapes? No, but my mom definitely does somewhere. The Panera Bread near me used to be a Blockbuster? That's crazy. God, what did I even have on VHS? Land Before Time, Wallace and Gromit, Gremlins, maybe? I think Gremlins, Jurassic Park. I think that's it. Was Jurassic Park DVD? That might have been, I don't know. That might have been, I don't know. Jurassic Park? Sailor Moon, holy shit. Rewinding the VHS is such a vibe. Shit, I didn't do that shit. Oh, yeah, Disney. Bug's Life. Yeah, Bug's Life. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have TV recorded episodes of cartoons? I had Walking with Dinosaurs taped on a VHS. The 1999? 1993? I don't know when that happened. Yeah, Walking with Dinosaurs that shit's insane. The official set? How much, Erica? How much? Oh, that's what I wanted to say, and I think I completely talked over my thought. Everyone realized I was spinning in my chair in the fucking collab. They're like, is he spinning in his fucking chair? He's spinning in his fucking chair. I don't even spin that much. It's when a stream has gotten too long and I'm not doing anything to stimulate myself, and I start, like, I'm doing it now. I caught myself doing it. I'm like, oh, it's because I'm not playing a video game and I'm just sitting here talking. Well, what can I do to, like, stimulate my brain? Oh, I'll go back and forth in my fucking chair. You know, just go back and forth, spin in your fucking chair. It's the Novel Eats! Shiori, what's up? Were you playing Resident Evil? I think. Is that the thumbnail I saw on my homepage? You talked on an Eminem? Yeah, but you should see the other guy. What's up, y'all? What's up? Resident Evil fucking rocked. I speedran it for no reason, and I'm worse for it. I don't know why I'm like, I played it like I was like on a time frame. I'm like, oh, the game it's gonna end soon, and then I just, like, I beat it, and I don't know why I did that. I fucking shouldn't have. Why'd I do that? I should have taken my time. I just blew through it because I'm an idiot. Liquid Richard, thanks so much for the 5, pal. Thank you. It meant to cat out. Thanks for the gifted. The Novelites are now eating green. B0, thanks so much for the 1. Thanks. But you still had fun with it? No, it, like, rocked. I loved it. It was great. Game is scary, yeah. It was good. But, like, I beat it in, like, 7 hours. I'm like, wait, what was I doing? Why'd I do that? Orion Johnson, thanks for the 10. Thank you, pal. Appreciate that. Generous. Thank you. I was, like, having too much fun. I was like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, let's keep going. I want to see what happens. Let's keep going. And then I just beat the game, and I went, oh. I wasn't skipping cutscenes or anything either. Like, I wasn't. Okay, I didn't read the fucking 15-page piece of paper you found on the floor that gives you all the lore in the game, apparently. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I skipped all that. I don't read. You missed the best part? What, because I didn't read a computer log? I don't read. Any brute force puzzles? I don't think so, no. But, well, not in the conventional sense. I saw your playthrough. I do believe that you weren't trying to rush things intentionally. I wasn't. I was trying. Semi-illiterate? I mean, listen. I don't like reading. It's not conducive for a streaming environment. Because what, I gotta pick it up, I go, and then the lab was found, and then they released the virus, and then they escaped. August 14th, 1983. We didn't know what to do. Okay. And I'm like, okay, is that content? Like, I get it. You like reading is part of the game, but also I'm like, I'm streaming here, man. I'm streaming. Pertwee the Rune, thanks for the gift and thank you. No chance for you to read us a bedtime story? Oh man, I could barely read that message you just sent. Why do you look like a clown? Lost a bet. The bet was, listen, whoever gets to the front door first has to join HOLOSTARS. And I went, you're on. Didn't make it. I would buy an audiobook of Bettel narration, like Andy Serkis reading The Lord of the Rings. And he has to sing every 14 minutes. I don't know if you guys... The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, audiobook with Andy Serkis. There is so much fucking singing in that book. I've mentioned this. It's so funny. In about and up the wood and down the creek and up the wood and down the creek and up the tree. I had to turn it off. I went, I can't fucking take this anymore. Just when I thought the singing was done, he would start singing again. I'm like, I can't. What is this, man? A Tom Bombadil thing, yeah, that's where it's pretty much where I ended. Audiobook karaoke. God, has anyone read a full book in like membership? I guess can you tell me that? That's where I stopped reading too. It lost me, man. It lost me. You don't like Andy Serkis singing? Now listen, I love me some Andy Serkis. Rooster's Book Club. I had a feeling if it was anybody, it would be Ruse. I don't know. What is a book club? Is that where everyone pretends to read a book and then they say they liked it when they come into the next meeting? Is it like an AA meeting for books? Everyone reads the same book. This is a call out. Nah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just not a reader. Just not a reader, man. Sorry. You read books and talk about it. That's cool. I could do that. I'd do that with movies because it's shorter and I'm stupid. So I think a movie thing would be cool. That actually sounds cool as fuck. Like, hey, did everyone watch Marty Supreme this Saturday? What did we feel? What did we feel? Isn't that just watch-alongs? Yeah, but yeah, watch-along makes more sense because you just watch the movie in the moment. I was so confused by that movie. I loved it. It was so good. So we also have to pretend we liked it? I mean, if you want. Shit. That was me in high school. Yeah, you know what? The Chosen was a good book. I liked The Giver. It really understood the dichotomy of man and their emotions and the... No, I didn't fucking like that shit, man. It was the most boring shit I ever read in my entire life. And I'm in 8th grade and I'm a fucking moron. I'm not gonna say I liked it, The Giver. They'll be like, listen, were you a Cliff Notes guy? No, I was the guy that didn't read the book. They're like, okay, everyone did. For some reason, reading 3 chapters was the hardest thing I could possibly do in a week's time. My teacher would be like, read 3 chapters and we'll talk about it next week. And I go, God, fuck! 3 chapters! Oh my God, that's like 14 pages. Oh! And I couldn't do it. It was like shit post homework and I couldn't do it. I just was so bored. Also, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna read. And I'd look at the page and I'd read the words and I'd flip the page and I go, what the fuck did I just read? Did I read that? Or did I say, I didn't read that. I read the word. It said, the dog jumped over the fence, and I read the dog jumped over the fence, but I didn't correlate that to a dog jumping over the fence. I correlated it as words. I got so confused. And I couldn't fucking do it. It's like reading it's hell. It was hell. Yeah, I don't process the information that I read. It sucks. It makes reading like not fun for me. Alright, Dolly, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Well, here's the thing. It's not all reading. It's just when I'm not engaged with the material that I'm reading. I can't force myself to fucking, like, if I'm like reading it, I'm like, oh, I like what I'm reading, then yes, I'm locked in and I'm like, I'm digesting. But if I'm reading like fucking, I don't know, Into the Wild, and they're talking about the blueberries on the bush for 14 pages, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about those blueberries. Do you have Aftertaste? No, I don't. I know I don't. I can make fucking cinema in my brain. I swear I've made 14 different Oscar-winning Sundance Film Festival films in my head. I just don't like the words. Diana Hurtado! Thanks so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Thanks for all the gifted, guys. Yeah, the words got me, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, like school would be like, I would try and speed read a book 5 minutes until the quiz, trying to like get as much information as possible before the quiz would come. And then I would like guess. They're like, you know, what color were the walls of Mr. Mason's living room parlor? And I'm like, well, fuck, there's only so many colors. I'm gonna guess green. And maybe I was right sometimes. But most of the time, I wasn't. Also, I bullshit. It wasn't multiple choice. I would, like, make up things. Like, what do you think was going through Henry's mind when he found out about the passing of his mother? I'm like, well, Mason, or whatever I just said. Well, Henry is, you know, I'm sure he's going through a lot in his age. And I would just, like, write bullshit. And sometimes it would work. Sometimes it would, like, it would go well. I bullshitted school. Like, I can't believe there is a roof over my head right now. Or maybe I'm a VTuber. It's because I didn't do well in school. But like, I didn't fucking give a shit. There were times where I would ask to use the bathroom and I would just roam. I would just roam the halls. I would free roam it. Well, I've talked about this, but my teacher got, I feel, and I'll say this now, me, an empath, now feels bad for my teacher, who definitely wanted to help me and let me learn, but I was too not giving a fuck. Got so fed up with me that she's like, hey, the clock's out of batteries. Can you go put batteries in the clock? I was in math class. I was in the middle of math class, and she's like, hey, the clock's out of batteries. Bettel, can you go get batteries for the clock? And I never came back until the end. She knew. She knew I roamed the halls with my friend, and we went to go look for batteries. We went to different classrooms asking for batteries. Because also, where do you get batteries at a school? Where do you get batteries? It's not a fucking Staples. Where do I get batteries? The office? Why did the office have batteries? Jenner's closet? Oh, I didn't even know what that. I don't think we had one of those. Do we have one of those? But yeah, I was sent on a quest. Also, I was a sleeper. The thing is, it's gonna sound like I was an ass, but me sleeping in class was not about deliberate being. I wasn't tired. It's true. I was so bored and like not stimulated that I would fall asleep. I would be so bored. I couldn't stay awake. It wasn't because I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was like exhausted. I was just like, it put me to sleep. Did they wake you up and you had to answer questions? I did have to do that sometimes, yes. I did have to do that sometimes. But yeah, it was ADHD. We all know. Come on. I'm not gonna try and dodge it like it's some mystical thing. We all know the fucking answer. No flying chalk? No, I didn't get pelted with anything. Sometimes they clap. They do like a giant fucking clap. Scare the shit out of me or something. But I think most people don't intentionally fall asleep in class. Yeah, listen, I would try to stay awake. Like, I'd be like battling and I could feel my head getting heavier and leaning forward and stuff. But like, yeah, I would just pass. I would just like, I couldn't stay awake. I couldn't do it. The class I would stay awake in the most though, definitely history. History intrigued me. I was definitely like, I would get a good picture in my head, like, oh, there's this and that, it makes sense. But literature also gave me a picture in my head, but fuck was I bored, man. If the material wasn't something I vibed with, man, I would, What was the worst book in literature? Oh my god, the Shakespeare arc. Oh my god, and then being called on to read in that fucking old English shit. It was like a fate worse than death for me. Speaking of not retaining any of the things, I would read that and speak it, and I don't know what the fuck I would have just said or retained. The Shakespeare stuff, I wasn't built for that, man. I was not built for that. I liked the Odyssey. I like the Odyssey. Oh, Great Gatsby. Oh my god, I remember I went on a school field trip to see the Great Gatsby movie with Tobey Maguire. I went on a field trip to that. Of Mice and Men? I actually like that book. I liked that and the fuck. Crucible. I liked the Crucible. I think that was more of a short story than a book, but I never read Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Waves. I never read that one. Talk to Bantam. Thanks for super chat. My high school English class made us act out Romeo and Juliet for 2 weeks. No, I think I had to do. Oh god, I had it. Oh god, my presentations. Oh my god, I would not. I think that's where all my improv skill came from. All of my improv skill probably came from the bullshit that I spat out in those presentations. Because, Jesus, I did not give a fuck. At least I graduated. At least I fucking made it, you know? I fucking made it, at least. Did you read Bram Stoker? No. I've read that in my own time, though. Did you watch any Shakespeare movies? There's that Leonardo DiCaprio one where it's like modern day Romeo and Juliet and they're using like guns and shit. I watched that. That was such a weird movie. I kind of liked it. Yeah, the shotgun, yeah. I was that a real movie or was that a dream? It did not feel real. I can't believe that was real. God, what else did I do in school? What did man, I feel like I've talked about all this before already. Were you guys lunch runners? Well, the novel elites haven't heard it, so whatever. Were you guys lunch runners? The lunch runners were my people. Someone has to be a lunch runner. So a lunch runner is basically when the bell rang and you had to get to lunch like quick, so you didn't have to wait in the line, you could get there first. You would run as fast as you fucking can to get to lunch and beat the line, so you get your food first because you're starving. So yeah, I was a lunch runner in high school. Maybe that's why people wanted to beat me up. Cassie, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. I can't deny I use the improv and drama skills to get myself through a lit and language class so I can fully relate to you doing that. Yeah, I mean, it's a skill. It's a skill. It's a skill. I was just so hungry. But did you know the cafeteria menu schedule? No, because it never changed. Well, we had multiple lines. There was an a la carte line, and there was like world market line. It was kind of bougie, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of it wasn't a private school or anything, but it had like a bunch of different lines of like different stuff. And I'd always do a la carte. So what I would always get the circle pizza. Oh god, dude, kids are built different, man. What the fuck am I about to say? Rice Krispie treat, circle cheese pizza, chocolate milk. And I saw on Twitter, it's like they would feed you this diabolical combination. It's like, dude, seriously, I ate pizza with chocolate milk? That's fucking disgusting. That is disgusting. But yeah, the circle pizza was way better than the square pizza, but sometimes it'll be not cooked. And I'd just throw it away and then go hungry. But sometimes I'd get bougie. I'd buy the circle pizza, the chocolate chunk Rice Krispie treat, a cookie, and a Gatorade, a big Gatorade, and all of that for probably like, oh god, it was probably like $6.50. Bonnie, oh hang on. Unai, thanks for the 11 months. Thank you. I ate dried ramen for lunch. I did that in middle school all the time. Put it in the bag, shook it up. Yep. You had to pay for lunch? Oh yeah, it was lunch money. We had like credit and shit. I didn't used to buy lunch. Well, I went to private school for most of my life. For all of middle school, I went to private school. So I never knew what like a lunchroom was like, or cafeteria, or like buying food, or I didn't understand any of that. So it was like a big like bougie crazy experience for me in high school where I'm like, oh, there's all this food here already and you could like buy it? What the fuck? I didn't, what? It's basically like, it was like a fish out of water experience. Like it was like the movie Elf, but for a human being. To me, it was bougie. But I was in private school, and that was the actual bougie thing. So I had my priorities flipped back then. I would sell Pop-Tarts to afford lunch. That's insane. Bonnie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Did you also have to buy the food in your cafeteria? I'll never forget having to pay $3 for a single cookie. Yep, there it is. And the pizza was $3. I remember. Circle pizza, big circle pizza, $3. You gotta do what you gotta do. How often did you trade up? I didn't trade anything. I'd steal from my friends. Like a good person. I'd do a bit of thievery. Dude, yeah. How expensive do you think public school lunches are now? Oh my god. If a video game costs $80 now, how much do you think that circle pizza is? $12.50? Love Bug singing 37 months. Flexing on you for never having to pay for school lunch since I was poor. Free lunch program. I mean, holy hell yeah. Hell yeah. It can't be that much, maybe $50? How much could a banana possibly cost? $10? You got free peach? Oh, free peach, ugh. Fucking crazy. Yeah. School. There's probably a million things that I'm forgetting. Honestly, high school is made up of 4 moments in my brain, and that's all I remember. It's like looking to get the batteries for that thing, getting a peach thrown at my head, falling over, falling asleep, and then somehow passing. And that's like high school for me. I don't fucking remember anything. Sometimes the laptops would overheat and start screaming. They like overheat and go, "Aah!" I don't know why they did that. I remember that. That was frightening. At least you don't get raw catfish for school lunch. What the fuck? Is that what lunch at like the... Is that like Louisiana lunch? What the... What the fuck is raw catfish? What the fuck? Yeah, high school. God, when was that for me? Yeah, that was 12 years ago when I graduated. So I don't fucking remember a goddamn thing, dude. I don't know. We had sausage and chicken gumbo. Oh fuck. $18. I mean, yeah, it was God, high school. Thing is, like, God, if I had my brain back, would I have like done it better? I don't fucking know. I just didn't give a fuck. How do you make kids give a fuck? You're just wired a certain way. You either give a fuck or you don't. I didn't give a fuck. I do wish I fucking took guitar class when I was a kid. That's my biggest regret. Not bad. Not bad. I wish I had taken like a guitar class. Yeah, my social life was, man. Well, at the same time, I don't know. I was thriving in the social life. I was the leader of a Call of Duty clan. I'd be ordering 40-year-olds what to do in a clan battle. You know, I don't know. That was kind of a big deal. I'd talk him through his divorce. I tell him to stop. I tell his baby in the background to stop crying. You know. You peaked too early. I was ruthless. Giving life advice to older people as a kid is such a mood, dude. I remember I talked about this. I had a friend in World of Warcraft, and he couldn't do a raid with me because his friend went to prison, and then he went to prison, and he says, "Sorry, I was in jail for a night. I'm here now." I'm like, "Oh, okay, dude, that's cool." And then I removed him because I thought I was talking to, like, I don't know, the most ruthless, bloodthirsty criminal out there. I never did get to do that instance. Did you do any sports? I played soccer for 10 years. Never did score a goal. But I would put myself on defense because I didn't want to run. Energy efficient. That's right. I was very conservative as a child. But yeah, I would just do Call of Duty clan battles all the time, and talk to, like, God, it would be like talking to people that are my age now when I was like 14 or 12. Dude, that was like, I know that sounds fucking weird, but that's just how it was back then. You'd be talking to like 45-year-old man, and that's like your peer. That's like your buddy. I know it sounds so fucking wrong and bad, but that's like, those were my friends. It's crazy. And they were like weird or anything. They're just dudes. It was just like a 40-year-old dude, you know, get off his 9 to 5 playing Call of Duty with like the boys. Hef Shorty, what's up? I miss us. Thanks for 37 months. But yeah, I just gamed. It was just a lot of Halo Reach and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, and I just would go home and game. God, I wonder what my parents thought. Hey, some of that, you know, all of that, you know, here I am, you know, and I do thank that for, you know, what if I paid attention in school and I was a doctor, you know, wouldn't have happened, you know, won't be here. You play Halo 4 and stay on Reach? I tried to make Halo 4 work and then I go back to Reach. Dude, gaming felt so alive back then. Holy fuck. You could just go back out. You could play Black Ops and be like, I'm bored of Black Ops. And then you could boot up Modern Warfare 2 and there will be people playing it. Like a lot of people. Like, there was like 4 different Call of Duty games out and you could just go on any of them and there will be people playing them and it would be like alive. Fucking wild. Things have like a shelf life of like 20 days now. The Wild West. It was the Wild West. Holy fuck. You know, it doesn't feel real. Fucking crazy. All right, guys, we've been going for a while, like 3.5 hours. Novelite, Shiori, thank you so much for the raid today. Hope you guys enjoyed just the little nostalgia based hangout. That's some of the stuff I really cut into a lot in my content. Oh, Ruse is doing a date thing. Oh, by the way, sorry, I didn't even realize. People were talking about White Day and like, oh, White Day. I'm like, oh fuck, when's White Day? And I looked at that on Saturday, and that's the day I took off. So I just wasn't here. so that's my bad. I had no fucking clue. I had no idea. That's on me. I just didn't do White Day. Bandai Channel White Day, yeah. I think I gave you an immersive experience if what it would be like to date me. I wasn't there. So you're welcome. I gave you the most method-acted immersive experience. You're freaking welcome. We'll go see Ruse because he's doing some kind of date thing. I think he may have missed White Day. Did I talk about Code Blue? I still have yet to listen to it, so I need to listen to it soon. I've been hearing good things, but definitely give it a listen if you haven't. I still need to get around to it. Oh yeah, Rue's got a tooth pull. All right, guys. We could have, God. We could have not choked on an M&M, but better luck next time. Go see Ruse, Stream Code Blue. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, keeping me company. Thank you for keeping me company in the time where I struggled to stay awake throughout the day. It's that 2 p.m. to like 6 where I'm like fighting for my life. So we got through it. I'll be able to survive for the rest of the day. So thank you. And we have a stream tomorrow and fun week ahead. So talk to you guys later. Bye bye now.